Hey everyone, today let's talk about Harriet Tubman, an incredible woman who did some truly amazing things. She was born around 1822 in Maryland. Harriet faced a tough life as a slave, but she didn't let that hold her back. In 1849, she managed to escape the freedom. Instead of just enduring her new life, she decided to go back and help others escape too. Harriet became one of the most famous conductors on the Underground Railroad, leading about 70 people to freedom over around 13 trips back into the South. That was so scary. I can't even imagine how would that been for her. She was constantly dodging bounty hunters and risking her life for others. Harriet used her knowledge of the land to find safe routes and even created secret signals with songs to communicate with the people she was helping. But Harriet's story doesn't stop there. During the Civil War, she didn't just sit back, she got involved. She served as a nurse, a cook, and even a spy for the Union Army. One of her biggest moments was the Combat River Raid, where she helped free over 700 slave people. After the war, Harriet kept pushing for change. She became an advocate for women's rights, fighting for the right to vote. She believed everyone, especially African Americans and women, deserve a say in the future. Harriet wasn't just about freedom, she was all about equality too. Legacy is super important even today. She represents the strength and courage of those who stand up against injustice. Her story reminds us that one person can make a huge impact and we can all learn something from her bravery. That's what's called woman empowerment. As Harriet once said, every great dream begins with a dreamer. So let's all be dreamers and soars as we continue to fight for a fairer world. Thanks for listening to me, and I just want to make an emphasis on some of the phrases, some phrases that I really like about her. One is, there I work with the blood and sweat rolling down my face till I couldn't see. Another phrase is, I go away to prepare a place for you that where I am, you also may be. I think this quote really gets to me because it's about the love and connection you have with someone. It's like saying no matter what happens, there's always going to be a place for you with someone who cares. And it makes me think about all the people in my life who care about me. And the last one is, I have reasoned this out in my mind. There was one of two things I had the right to, liberty or death. If I could have one, I would have the other one. I really think that this quote makes me chills. It makes me think on how important freedom it is to everyone. And just the fact of thinking people doesn't have that, it's something really, really bad. I think I would be crazy at this point if I didn't have any freedom. And just by looking at it, saying I can't be free to live my life in the way I want, then what's the point of living? And I think that's what she really wanted to express with that phrase. And another one of the phrases I thought that were interesting was that she cherished moments spent with her father, which I understand and I feel identified because it shows how important family time is. And for what I read, she was close to his father. I have family time and I really have great memories with my dad, going on trips, concerts, and even going shopping. Those moments are what really stick in my mind, and I value and cherish them with everything I have, and that's why I thought it was important to me. And that would be all for my Harriet Tubman excitement. I really learned a lot about her, and it makes me thought about the women empowerment.